What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with another video. And yeah, for those, you may or may not have noticed, but like the channel has been pretty, you know, silent lately. I haven't streamed in a little over, almost a month and a half. I haven't put any new videos in quite a few days, and that's mostly to do with I'm just not sure what to do. Obviously, just because the industry is it's so chaotic right now, and it's bad. I won't even say it's bad. I mean, Xbox with all these layoffs and things, and it's like, and again, when it was first being reported that these studios were going to get closed down and all that stuff, we were bracing for the worst, and honestly, it was bad. It was real bad. I mean, 3,200 people got laid off. Like 1,600 already got laid off, with another 1,600 on the way. Holy, my heart goes out to all these people who lost their job. I mean, seriously, that just sucks. But a slight silver lining was that none of the studios that were reportedly going to be closed got shut down. Most of them were able to go independent or were sold off. The only one that hasn't yet is, I believe, Arcane. And that was a bit of a silver lining, that hey, all these, like, again, my heart goes out to all these people that freaking sucks. But at the same time, it's like that little bit of silver lining was, hey, these studios survived. But then as more information came out, you found out that it just got worse and worse with like the layoffs. Like, I mean, ZeniMax and like pretty much the Elder Scrolls team got gutted. Id got destroyed as well, pretty much. I mean, it was a bloodbath, and it's like that silver lining started going down like more and more and more. I mean, again, I'm still happy, and I'm happy that studio survived and those people survived. But at the same time, it just sucks so much that all these people got fired. And yeah, and then on top of that, the whole thing with PlayStation going digital only is just like, oh my goodness. And it's just very made it very hard for me to just like play anything really. Because again, I made a video earlier where I had been planning, I'm not planning, I'm still going to. I had decided to go back to physical after all the stuff with Stop Killing Games and companies just flat out saying, "Hey, you don't own digital content. You only licensed it, so we can do whatever we want." I decided I'm gonna start buying physical again, and I showed off that I started with Pragmata. That was like the game that I was gonna start physical from there and just keep going. And then Sony made the announcement that nope, digital only starting 2028, and it's just and yeah, it just sucks. I do not like that at all. Again, especially since I had just decided to go back to physical media, and and it made it really hard just because, like, again, I am a console player. I know I do not have a PC. This setup right here is a very rinky dinky laptop that I managed to squeeze out as much as I can, which is impressively so, I must say. For the stuff I put out, I want to say, for what this little laptop is, it's impressive. I can do what I've done so far. So I'm not a PC player, and even if I had enough money for a PC, I don't know. I prefer consoles over PC. But with the direction of these, like the things lately with these two companies, these two consoles, it's just been so like, ah. And I don't want to come off as hypocritical where like I'm lambasting them and their poor decisions, but at the same time I'm playing their consoles, I'm playing their games. And that's why it's made it hard to like really, because again, I hadn't streamed in like a month and a half, and I had been planning to come back to streaming like last week or even the week before that. No, like, yeah, like around last week I was gonna start streaming again, but then all that news came out, and it's just like, well, I don't want to, because the games that we're gonna stream, to be fair, the games I was gonna stream, they are digital only. They are only available digitally. I don't think they ever got physical releases. But at that same time, it's like I don't want to, you know, come off as promoting that. Not that anybody really watches this enough or watches my channel enough to think that, but it's just the fact of like I just, I want to reinforce that, hey, if you can, please try to prioritize buying physical, you know? And again, the games I was gonna play were mostly digital, and it's just so it became like this tug of war in my mind of like, should I? But then I don't want to come off as being like, supportive of these practices, and it's just I felt stuck. I do feel stuck still, but I think I've come to a like just now right here, I guess venting these thoughts out. I think I've just come to the feeling that I'm just gonna have to make sure that every time I put up a video, every time I do something, I have to reinforce and restate that, hey, if you can, please buy physical, support these companies, support these studios, let PlayStation know that they're going in a bad way, let Xbox know that you are worried about their future, let these companies know. I mean, we are the consumer and they need us to survive. And if enough of us say something, they'll have to at least address us. Because I said before, like, for things to go for an all digital future to really, really take off and to like even make me like lean towards it, we would need new laws passed. We would need consumer protections to like encompass digital products that when you buy something digitally, you're not just licensing it, you own it. We need legislation that does that, says that. And yeah, it's just, I don't see that happening anytime soon. And I know that people are already saying that PlayStation, they can't even go back, even if they wanted to, they can't go back just because apparently they had already started retrofitting their disc manufacturing companies to like start making like, camera lenses and other things like that. And honestly, this was so stupid because if even because apparently even there are some people coming out saying that the numbers they're touting about digital whatever is a little fuzzy. Even if those were true, going completely digital again with consumers worried about their products as they are was so it's just not a good move. I mean, and again, if it was as high as they say, why not announce, hey, we're reducing production of discs? Don't flat out stop, start reducing. Reduce the amount of discs you make. Don't just flat out stop. See how that goes, see how that pans out. Maybe you start making enough discs that perfectly matches how many, physical games are bought. And, it's perfect, there it is. And you get, you still have a lot of, you're saving money and all this stuff, but, you still get that physical media. And no, it's just I don't know. It's just so apparently they can't even go back if they wanted to, but honestly, if they really had to, any company can reverse a decision. Uh, with enough pressure, honestly, but still. But yeah, it's just it's been hard to like wanting to, you know, play these games, but at the same time being angry at what these companies are doing. So, yeah, I just again, feeling stuck. And but that being said, just getting these thoughts out, like I think I am going to just, start doing these videos. I'll start streaming again and I'll still making videos. But I guess I'm just like, I'm not, I don't guess, but I'm just going to have to like make sure to reinforce every time, every opportunity I get to say, please buy physical when possible. And, let these companies know you are not happy with what they're doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to you know, get these thoughts out and explain maybe why again, not that many people watch this channel, but like I just wanted to explain why there hasn't been much content lately, either streaming wise or just video wise. And it's just because I've been feeling a little stuck and, uncertain how to proceed with bad, all this bad stuff happening in the gaming industry lately. Uh but yeah, I guess yeah, I'm gonna start going making stuff again because I mean there's plenty of like trailers and things that I've seen that I've wanted to react to and put up my reaction for, and obviously SNK has like their whole like there's a bunch of championships going on there. Well, not SNK. I say SNK because again that's another company that they've lost partners and things because of obviously their new owners being the Saudi Arabia investment firm and like Saudi Arabia investment firm, and the human rights violations, and but I just again I don't support that. I don't support the company per se. I support the the players, the actual gamers that the tournament fighters. I support them. I just want to make sure to reemphasize that. And yeah, again, so there's been stuff I've been wanting to like, record and do my reaction and like, do stuff with, but it's been a little hard. But I guess getting these thoughts out has finally like alleviated some of that. So yeah, I'm start, putting some stuff up, and again, I'll probably start streaming sometime this week again. But again, I must sign off by saying that please, when possible, I already said it 3 times before, but please, if possible, try buying physical, support physical media, and again, whenever possible, let these companies know that you are not happy with what they're doing and with how things are currently going. Let them know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, just wanted to get that out there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below. What are your thoughts on everything going on? Like, just I would love to hear from you in general. But subscribe. Again, I will start streaming again sometime this week. So if you want, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/justagamerinc, all together one word, or you can click the link below, or you can catch me right here on YouTube. Just hit that notification button to know when I go live. But yeah, regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.